Hey my lovelies, and welcome back to my channel on episode 12 of Not So Berry Generation 3 or Yellow Gen. And Opal is just enjoying a little bit of a breakfast while she is waiting for her graduation to start. So we are gonna go to her graduation ceremony, and I have been thinking about it. She is a very smart sim. She has a nerd brain. I gave her the savant trait off camera because I do think that's something that would be fitting her as well. She loved to study. She loves to gain more knowledge. So I'm thinking that it also is very fitting to give her a second degree. So after she has received her graduation, she is going to sign up for another degree. It will not take us as long as it will be as it did for the other degree, the one that she already got. But if we check, let's see. The camera is not really working in my favor with where she's located. But if we check the degree she has right now, where is it? She has a physics degree with I cannot talk, but she has a distinguished degree in physics with honors. And I'm kind of thinking that looking at what her grandma had studied and looking at what her other passion is, which is science, I think she is going to get another science degree as well. So once we get this graduation ceremony started, we do have some people showing up as well. I don't think our friends are going to show up, but we'll see. Maybe they will. Yeah, I don't think so. There are Sims that she has not met before. So that's a bit unfortunate, as I would have loved her friends to be here as well. But more people are showing up. But once the graduation ceremony has started and she has received her degree, we're going to sign up for another course, which means that she will probably have like her semester from this Wednesday until Tuesday, which is one more week, looking at when she ages up. I can't even see when she's aged up. Wait a minute. When is she aging up? Oh, here. It will be 1 week before she ages up. She still has that 1 week of young adult life left, which I do think is still fine. Looking also at the things that we still need to do and the things that we are very close to achieving, such as reaching all of our skills. I think we're very close. The only thing that might take a little bit longer is maxing out her career, but that shouldn't also be too much of an issue with 2 degrees. So I think we're fully gonna be fine. And this camera really not work with me. But I think we're gonna be fine, and 1 degree should not hurt her progress too much, but it might help her in the future. And she has graduated, so I wanted to make sure that we could take a picture of her throwing her cap in the air. So let's see. Can I get a nice picture without this person? We can have the caps thrown into air. We can do it like this, similar to what she had with her mom, and maybe, or what her mom had, and maybe we can take a picture like this, because I wanted to have just a picture of her. But she did graduate. She's feeling very focused because of her hyper focus. She's also feeling happy or focused from being a silver spoon. She does need to use a toilet, so we're gonna find where our family is. Let's see, lock the camera. Oh, our mom and dad are together with our brother over here. Let's see. These are gender neutral toilets, so she's gonna use the toilet, and then she is gonna come over to her parents, give them a little bit of a hug as they decide to come over. Oh, she cannot, because she's hyper focused. She cannot talk to them. Okay, we're gonna say that she gave them a hug. We're gonna say that they attended the ceremony, that they did come over to make sure that they saw her getting graduated. We're gonna do another university application, which... What are you calling? So she is a smart person. And she would not say, even though her money is low, she would not say, like, money, 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 give me now. I don't think that's something that she would do. I think she would ask, like, what are the conditions? Is there anything attached to it? Like, are you sure this is for me? Like, I don't think this is something that should be me. Like, she's gonna ask those questions because she wants to get down to the bottom and she wants to make sure that she knows that everything is legit. So she's gonna ask under what conditions, which does give us 2,500 simoleons, which she did definitely need. I am going to check if we need to start a university application. It might take a bit longer, actually, even though she got already accepted. So I need to check start university application. If it takes too long, I will take out the mod by a deep indigo for now and make sure that oh, she was gonna flush the toilet. And make sure that we do get into university a lot sooner, as I don't want to waste too much time. And we should be like, we should have gone through the entire process. And our family, oh, that your date went well. But our entire family is coming over. Our entire family is calling us. I would say they're probably congratulating her. But this process takes too long. I might just cheat her going to the degree. So I might just do it this way. MC cheats. Cheat sim info. Is that the way? I could like enroll her into a different degree, I believe, or I should be able to enroll her using cheats into another degree if the mod takes too long, because normally she would be able to just enroll immediately. But we're gonna see if she needs to start the whole application. I guess it is what it is, but otherwise I will fix this before the next episode. She does have to restart the process, so I am going to do this. As I checked, we don't have to redo the university exam. We just need to make sure everything has submitted, and we only need to write the application and the schedule admissions interview, which does seem realistic. If you go for another degree, you have to submit some things again. Maybe we're gonna say that she's going for her master's, which she does need to submit some things for. So in the end, I am going to have her do this, but we are gonna try to finish this up as fast as possible. I am thinking, let's see, is the Geekon... Okay, Geekon is ending soon, otherwise I would have sent her to Geekon. But I am thinking that maybe we should hang out with our friends tonight. Did she get another painting? Oh, she did. Star-Crossed Lovers. But I do think that she is going to hang out with her friends tonight, celebrate graduating from university. I do think her friends have graduated as well, even though we didn't see them. And for now, because she's hyper-focused, I do think we are going to just work a little bit on our robotics. Is there anywhere where we can... No, everywhere is scraps. So we are just gonna get rid of one of the scrap crafts. So one of the crafts so we can actually work on our robotics. As I do want her to start building up enough skill to build a servo. I think she would want to have that as soon as she goes into space, to have a servo that she fully built and customize herself to help her on her space missions. So that's why I want her to make sure that we have everything set up as soon as possible so we can actually have all the things crafted. Looking at what she can craft right now, we need a lot more stuff. So we're just gonna try to craft as much as she can. And apparently her mom, who is not handy at all, has decided to join her. So she's like, oh, honey, I'm just gonna try this. Yeah, it did explode in her face, but I really want to see what all of this is that my younger brother and that you are always raving about, like both doing robotics. I kind of want to see like what is it all about. So if you can explain me alongside what you're doing, like how are you doing it? Probably not never gonna try it again, but I just want to see what it's about. So these two are just kind of making a robot together. I did check like, what we need for the servo, and it's gonna be a lot, but I never have built it in... Did we actually get our graduation picture as well? I'm not sure if we got a graduation picture, which I do think is sad, but we did get our diploma. She did craft a mechanism, so I'm immediately gonna go on to another one. She already reached level 7, so with level 8 we can build a servo. But what we need for it, if I check my phone, is 10 electronic upgrade parts, 15 common upgrade parts, 5 kitchen upgrade parts, 2 plumbing upgrade parts, 18 mechanisms, 12 computer chips, and 75 robot salvage parts. So we are gonna have to get grafting on making this servo. We're gonna have to make a lot of stuff, but hopefully we can get it. Otherwise I will check if we can buy some parts just to make it easier for us to build that servo. So we are back in Strangerville, and she's currently requesting a table at the diner in Strangerville, which is close to the bar that we went to in the last episode. But I do think that she's not really in a bar mood right now. I think she's more in the mood of having a little bit of a meal. She's also getting a little bit tired, so she just wants to go for a little bit of a dinner and have some fun with her friends. So she did invite everybody over. Let's see. They should be coming over soon. I think they are just checking out the motel. Maybe some of them booked a room to stay in a motel as well. But for now, we are going to ask everybody to sit together, and then we will order for the table. I am going to say that she's only going to pay for herself. So everybody else is going to pay for them. So I'm going to select her food first, which I do think she is either going for like a little bit of a burger or a pizza. But for the drink, I think she is going to go for a root beer float, which is 5 simoleons. And then for food, let's see. The grilled chicken is recommended, but I do think she is craving more like something comfort. Something that she doesn't necessarily make at home. So either it's the hamburger or it's a pizza. And I think the pepperoni pizza is what she's going to enjoy. So that will be 17 simoleons for her. I'm going to select the food for everybody else, but I'm going to give the money back to 3375 and then subtract 17 simoleons from that. So in the end, she will be left with 3,358 simoleons. And our food is here relatively fast. Actually, we're gonna call everybody to the table. And like I said, I will subtract the money, but we haven't paid yet. She is feeling stranger danger, so I do think it's okay that she is the only one here. And I'm kind of thinking we should turn on the music. And what would be fitting for a diner? Latin Pop. We're gonna go with Latin Pop. It's a nice channel. We have Kelly coming over, who is sitting next to her. So she was very hungry. She already finished all of her food. Kelly's not feeling the greatest, so we're just going to ask how she's doing. Checking in with her, making sure she is okay. Wendell's also coming over for his food, but maybe we should let Aileen sit first, otherwise she won't be able to reach her food. Let's see, do a little bit friendly, small talk, ask how she is, ask about everybody's degrees and careers, because we just want to make sure like that they have also graduated, as I do think they should have by this point. But I just want to make sure that it is actually the case. Okay, so I did check and something went wrong. So none of them were enrolled in university anymore. So I did make sure that everybody had the degree that I set for them that they were going to study. So now we are just going to, let's see, ask about degree. Because I do think we can do that for all of them now. And then we're going to ask them to pursue a job that they like. So ask about degree. And then make sure that we just urge them to find something new. So we're gonna do in deep thoughts as to pursue their dream job. We're gonna see where they all end up. But Kelly had computer science. Wendell had biology. And Aileen actually studied psychology. Okay, so Kelly is not ready to find a new job. Maybe she's still like debating on what she's gonna do with her degree. She's not really sure yet, which is fine. I think Wendell is the same, so we'll see if Aileen might find a job instead. Or we at least have asked them. Maybe in the future they will think about it, but for now at least she did plan. And what I actually... Did Aileen just have woohoo with this guy in here? Or she's just standing in this motel room with woo happening. Did she join in the woohoo? Or Aileen, I did not think this about you. But to each their own. But she's gonna come over. She is gonna also ask Aileen to pursue her dream job if she can actually scoot over. We might just have to let Kelly move, as I do think she's in the way. So I'm quickly gonna control Kelly so that Kelly can sit here instead and Opal can go over to Aileen. Stop controlling, and then we will head to Aileen. Oh, she's actually coming over now. So we're gonna ask her to pursue her dream job. Let's see. She is also not the most sociable sim, so I'm not sure how she does say it. She is romantically reserved. Yes, I can see that about her. Aileen is also not open to it, but she's a loner. Let's see, did she have any demisexual or she's alloromantic, she's just gender allosexual, but she might not fully want to have a relationship. Like, she's open to it, but she is focused on other things, seeing also what went with her mom. Her mom did get married in the end, but her mom also decided to choose for herself, so she has also always had that feeling for her to choose for herself, to not let romance come first, but let's her passion come first. I do think that's more her. Like, she's okay on her own. She's okay with how she's feeling right now. She um is single and loving it. So I do think for now we're gonna head home. And she's not pursuing anything. Like, it doesn't mean that she won't pursue anything in the future. I do have a plan for her. Maybe. We'll see how it works out. But I do think for now she is just careful. Like, she is more the wait and see type of girl. She's more the I'll oh, I might just teleport you here because I do think you're stuck. Can I reset you and get you out of there? She cheats. Reset sim. Okay, there we go. Now she's out. I'm gonna send her home, but I do think like she's just focused on other things. She's also struggling with charisma. She's not a natural born talker like her mom. So I do think for her science, her astrology, her passions come first. Not astrology, astronomy. Her passions come first. Her career comes first. And if she finds love, she's open to it. If she doesn't find love, that's also fine. Like, she doesn't want a child anyways. Or at least not right now. Like, maybe if she... What? Okay. She is seeing this person running weirdly past her, and she immediately just falls over, like, what's happening. So I do think she's gonna come over and try to talk to this person. Like, hey, watch out where you're running. Like, watch out where you're going, because you scared me. Like, I was not paying attention, but you should have also. I almost fell because of you. So she's just gonna come over to talk to this person, see if she can talk to this person. And it doesn't seem that she is really able to talk to this person. Like, this person is acting a bit weird. They did come from the diner, so she's probably thinking like, okay, I don't know what this person is on. She's also hyper focused now. I really don't know what this person is on, but yeah, it's weird. Accept her something and all will be well is what she's saying. But yeah, Opal's just thinking, I have no idea what this person like what they had at the diner. But they probably should just head home and get some sleep. So she's gonna do the same. She's very tired. She did have enough food, so her hunger shouldn't have gone down that fast again. But and there's another person, so she's like, what is wrong with the people in this town? Like, they are acting so weird. They are just acting out crazy. Like, I just gonna leave it be. And oh, a little kitty. She's not able to talk to it, but there is a little stray kitty walking. I do think it's a stray, but there is a little kitty walking over. Oh, she also needs to use the toilet. But yeah, she's just gonna ignore everything and head back home to get some well-deserved sleep. It is the next day, and Opal has been working on her new university application. So I did make sure that everything is done. So she's gonna review the application, and then we should be able to submit everything. She had her let's see. She had her admissions interview. She did that. So we should be able to submit everything now. Her money is looking a lot lower than what it was yesterday, as I did make sure that she paid her bills off of 1,000 simoleons that she needed to do. And I also got her a robotic station at home, as she doesn't have to travel now every single day to the university to work on her robotics. She can just practice everything here. And what I've also been thinking, and something that I should have done way before, is we have Pepper's cloning machine. So if I can find it somewhere, there we go. We have the cloning machine, so we can actually place this down. And there's an error in my game, which I was already noticing. But if we, let's see, our notifications for, okay, she has finished her application, so we can submit everything, which should mean that we can get into university relatively fast. I'm hoping that this will be over the weekend. In the meantime, she will just start working on all of her stuff. She did get her photo as well. Well, with the cloning machine, we can actually keep cloning the robo salvage parts, I do believe. So what we can do is we can put, for example, a computer chip. We should be able to put it on there of okay, apparently not everything, but we can, for example, the plumbing upgrade part, we can put it on here and clone the object. So anything that we cannot clone, we will have to make ourselves, but everything that we can clone, it will save us some time with the things that we need to build the servo. So I do think this is going to help us out a lot. I'm also going to hang up her university degree, her first university degree, together with her high school diploma. So I'm going to move that one over here and then her university degree next to it. So she does have her 2 degrees, and she also has a graduation photo, which I'm kind of thinking about giving to her parents so they can hang it up in their new home, which I still need to build. But as a way of them showcasing like how well their daughter is doing, they probably would want that picture um, of her. We also have this plant which has now fully grown. We already harvested the strawberries, which we can use for food. That's going in there. And I do think she's just gonna continue um work on the robot part. So she's gonna work on the mechanism. I wanna see, do you have some luck today actually? Okay, she is feeling better. She does feel ordinary luck, but yesterday she was feeling very lucky. And I do think she made a few more stuff. So also kind of look out for that to make sure that if she has more luck, that we make some stuff actually, or we try to work on the things that she needs to work on to make sure that she maybe finds more or builds more. I'm also wanting to start her rockets, but looking at our money, I don't think it's wise right now. We should probably save it. But hopefully we can make some money. Oh, Nicole's calling. Sorry, no, we are working on some other stuff and she is really focused right now. But when she started her new degree, I do think we can get some money maybe from some scholarships back. So she has enough money to start a rocket and start working on it. And we got the results of our scholarships back. We didn't get the alley cat. We didn't get the athletics one. Let's see. Food and drink we did get for 200 simoleons. At the education for all we got at 500 simoleons. And Strangerville resident we got at 250 simoleons. So that's 950 simoleons. Then building for the future 400. So that's 1,350 simoleons. We should get our second degree for much less. So I'm hoping that we get actually a lot of money back once we get the university degree. Or this, once we sign up for a second university degree. But I did make sure that we checked everything. She's feeling confident. I do think she's gonna go for a little bit of a run, as she was feeling energetic earlier this morning. And I do think with her future job, she also needs to make sure that her fitness is up to par. So she's just gonna go for a little bit of a run. I'm not sure why you're going into your house, but you probably should just keep running in this gorgeous neighborhood where you live. As you don't explore much. She either goes to the university or she... Oh, you're already level 6. I didn't know that you were already level 6. You're actually getting pretty high. She's also very close to level 8 of robotics, which is very nice to see. But she loves running. I do think she went for a shorter run than a longer run. She's liking fitness. She also did figure out this morning that she likes gardening. So in terms of her likes, she likes dancing, gardening, handiness, robotics, rocket science, and fitness. She likes the color yellow. She likes deep thoughts, stories, jokes. She likes funny sims, high energy sims, and homebody sims. And then she likes hip hop, Batu, and island music. And I'm really liking her, like seeing her so happy and seeing her like building up her skills and how well she's doing. She's gonna tinker at the robotics station. And she just wants to make sure that her skills are up to par when before she starts her new science degree. She doesn't know what she needs to study for that show. She just wants to make sure that everything is fine. She knows her logic, like she's high enough in her logic, like she knows she's strong on logic. But robotics and rocket science, she's thinking that she might need to work a little bit more on that, and maybe gardening as well. So she's just trying to make sure that she does all of that while waiting for her university degree. And I'm kind of thinking that maybe she's gonna go into town after she finishes tinkering at the robotics station to go to the library and do a little bit of studying into gardening there. Like maybe she's gonna study like, okay, what else can I plant for herbs or like for any fruits or vegetables? Because she does have her strawberries, she has mushrooms, and she has her green peas. But she's kind of thinking like, I have 2 more planters. I want to see what else I can plant that I can in the future take with me on top of my spaceship. Maybe I can make some dry stuff out of it so that I have some homegrown healthy stuff that I can eat in space. So she's kind of thinking like, I'm gonna do that research as soon as I finish tinkering at the robotics station, just because she wants to make sure that everything that she does is for her future as an astronaut. That's also why she's going to do her science degree. She wants to study science so that when she's on board of her future spaceship, she not only knows like how to do engineering, but she also knows how to do the science, so she can do research as an astronaut. She wants to make sure that everything that she does has been built up for her future as an astronaut. It is late. Opal is studying at the library where a lot of people are, so it's relatively loud here. But actually, there is a gnome over here who has been brought to life and is leaving seed packets. So we're just gonna open everything and see what we can get, because the seed packets are here anyway. So if we can get some free stuff, even some rare plants, I am 100% open for it. So let's just open everything. She is reading up on gardening. Okay, my game is glitching out a bit. There we go. This gnome is also following her actually. But we have a lot of rare stuff going on. I'm not gonna open anything more. But she's now gardening level 2. She got a angry magic bean. She got bell peppers, basils, bluebells. We're not gonna do anything with the flowers. But she got a lot of stuff that we haven't had before. So these are some things that she is definitely going to plant so she can build up her garden a little bit. And she's also been... Oh, stuff keeps popping up. Okay, I'm gonna open these 3 that we are seeing and then I'm gonna be done. Because I just really want to see what else we can get. Okay, somebody else opened that one already. Can we get the rare one? Okay, yeah, she got an uncomfortable magic bean. Everything else we're gonna ignore, but she is also seeing some other things, and she's seeing that there are these archives, so she is interested in learning more about Strangerfield. Like, she's been living here for a while now, and she hasn't really read up on it. So she's just gonna search the archives, seeing if there's anything interesting, anything that she hasn't noticed yet or hasn't heard about the town yet, just because she wants to know a bit more about Strangerfield. So let's see, we're sitting on this little chair over here. Is she actually going to... Okay, please search these Strangerfield archives. I know you are tired. But she's just gonna do a little bit of reading before she heads home. Like, she's been studying a lot, but she also wants to have a little bit more fun. And for the plants, we're gonna say that she got some plants sent from her by her mom, like her or by her parents. Like they know that she wants to work on a garden, so maybe they did some research for her as well, and they decided to send her over some plants that she can plant herself, that she can use for cooking, because of the research that she's been doing. So we're gonna say that that's the reason why she has all of these plants. I am not going to like sell all of these rare plants. I'm not gonna use them for money since yes, we got them, but I also think that we should probably sell just plant the ones that we have, put everything else in the fridge for cooking. But yeah, she's reading, she's feeling in the zone, she's feeling a eureka moment. And what did she read in the archives? Is there anything that you read because you are done? A history of Strangerville. Stories passed down by the indigenous people who lived in the region long ago speak of a blinding purple light in the sky followed by a massive explosion. It is believed that that is the source of the Strangerville crater. So she's like, ooh, did a meteorite drop down? Because, of course, with her astrology passion, she's gonna love learning about these things. And she's like, oh, a meteor dropped down? Like, maybe I can head to the crater. Maybe there's like still something from that meteorite. Like maybe I can already do some research on things from outer space, and see if there's anything I can already learn for once I am going to go into space and for once I am going to do my own research. Like maybe I can already do some stuff here. So she's kind of thinking like if it's possible, maybe I can go. Like she hasn't heard much about the crater. She knows it's there, but she didn't read much about it. She hasn't talked with people from Strangerville. So she hasn't talked much about like what it is, like what people found there. But it is apparently here already for a long time. So she does think there's already been a lot of research on it. But maybe, just maybe, I can also do some research myself. And the mail has just arrived. She got her university acceptance letter. So we are immediately gonna open it. And we have been accepted into both University of Bridgester and Foxbury University. And we got accepted into all distinguished degrees, as it seems. But what we are going to study is... I think it's going to be biology at Foxbury. So let's see, we have the acceptance letter. We got accepted, so I do think we can sign up to university right now. Let's see. Read. Yes, we have the acceptance letter. Let's see. She is feeling happy from being accepted into a large number. So in this case, we should be able to sit behind our computer. It's been a while since I signed up to university, as my Sims have been into university for a while, and then enroll into university. So we are going to enroll. We are ready to sign up. She got her offer letter, so we're going to say she's going to do a master's. And I'm thinking that she's going to do it in biology. She got her university, but she already has her distinguished degree in physics, so that's more of the science one. And I do think the next one that she's gonna do is computer science. I don't think she's gonna do it, but biology, where she's going to study things about life and death, unlock the mysteries of life through studying of fitness, gardening, and logic, build a scientific foundation. I think that's something that she wants to study alongside. So we only need one class to graduate. So she's going to have the mathematics of biology. That's the only class she's going to have. It's not going to cost us anything since it's 240 simoleons and we have way more than enough for a scholarship. So that's going to give us 1,610 simoleons. She only needs to take an exam. And I'm kind of thinking with the timing, I don't think she has time for a job, but she might have time to start building her rocket ship. So we are going to use the money that we got for the scholarship to start building our first rocket, which I'm very excited about. She's also now feeling hyper-focused, which is going to help us with building that rocket. But yeah, our girl is so excited. She has her own rocket ship. She can finally build one, which is one of the things that she wanted ever since she was a kid. So she's feeling like happy from a full ride. She's happy from a science layer. She she's built a rocket ship, which her space lover trait loves, of course. She's feeling hyper focused. We're gonna continue building this. She's feeling well distinguished. She's enjoying the solitude. She might need some food, so maybe just stop building and get some food first, actually. I think we're gonna make a breakfast of some of the strawberries that we have. So we're just gonna do a party-sized fruit salad. And then we are gonna continue working on our rockets. And slowly but surely, she is building up her rocket science. She's already 44% complete on level 7. So once this is fully done, I hope she will be level 8. She did master cooking. She's now cooking level 10. And if we check her Somology panel, I do think she will have accepted to university. So she was accepted to university. She made a self-discovery from, of course, getting the romantically reserved one. And I did get the option to give her perfectionist instead of clumsy, but I do think clumsy will stay with her for the rest of her life. You can be both. I don't think clumsy would shift into perfectionist. I do think you can be a perfectionist while also being a clumsy person. She does have a very good luck because she only needs the skill logic, which you already have a like fully maxed out. So I do think she can take that time to make sure she has her homework. She can do a little bit of studying, but she should be able to ace this, which means another distinguished degree with honors. But I'm just very happy to see how happy she is, and she's loving rocket science. She's feeling homey. She's feeling all the things. She's in the zone. Like she just feels that this is the life that she wants. This is the happy place that she wants. You can also see like her tattoo popping out, which I still adore tattoo. I'm not great, but I love that the tattoo design tool came out with Business and Hobbies last year. So the first thing I thought of was making a tattoo for Opal and design something that was a mixture of both her and her grandma, with like the little science beaker and then the astrology, the planet, the half moon, and the stars coming out of the science beaker. She's now level 8, so she can build and upgrade faster, which she still has a long way to go. I think she's about like 40% done with the builds. But all in all, we made a lot of progress. We got our first degree. We started our second degree. We maxed out cooking. We are thinking about going into the crater to see if there's any signs we can find of a meteorite, to see if we can take it home, do a little bit of research, while we are also studying for our second degree, which after she's done next week, she will then start the astronaut career. But as I said, everything that she's doing, oh, she likes some time for herself. So she wants to spend some time alone at a park. I think we can do that. I think we can maybe go to Oasis Springs and spend some time there instead. So that's definitely something we can do in the next episode. Maybe she can even take a book with her and do a little bit of studying in the park at Oasis Springs. Looking at the area, I think Oasis Springs is very close to Strangerville. Like, they have a similar vibe. I think also Chestnut Ridge has a very similar vibe. So yeah, we can definitely go to Oasis Springs. But all in all, I think this was a very Serena call. Her cousins really want her to come over and really want to spend some time with her. But all in all, I think she had a very eventful episode. Much has changed in her life. Much has happened. She has been setting these goals for herself of what she wants to do, what she wants to figure out, and how she wants to continue in her life. She is getting ready to go to space at some point. She really thinks that she will be able to do it. She's also working on more plans. She can start building her servo, which she's working on. She's still a lot in development, but she's also finishing more and more in her life while still being a young adult. Like, she will age up in 15 days, so she's halfway through her adult stage, a young adult stage, and then we still have her whole adult life to see what else life has in store for her. So I'm going to end the episode here. I hope you lovelies liked it. Let me know in the comments down below if you were expecting her to start another degree, or if you were thinking that she would immediately jump into her career. let me know in the comments down below. And if you're not subscribed yet and don't want to miss out on either a wholesome or a chaotic video, make sure you click the little subscribe button down below as well. And I'll see you lovelies in the next one.